sources, we are getting to know that the police have identified the car in which Shraddha's clothes apparently were thrown. And the police have identified two spots from the waste bin. What is being said that the clothes after the murder, that they were disposed, that they were dumped. So the search operation of the police is also going on at those different places, because this is the investigation that is just not leading the police to just the Mehrauli Ridge area. We are told that even today being the third consecutive day, as the search operation still is going on, but we are also told that there are different locations in Delhi, Priyank, that the police is going on with the search operations. What is this new car angle now?
See, this is a vehicle which is of the municipal corporation, which comes on the early morning basis for gathering the garbage of the area. And this was the particular vehicle which was used by this particular person, by Aftab, I'm sorry, to dump the body so that it can go to the garbage, area, and where the clothes can be dumped. So at this stage, what I can sense that after 6 months of this crime being committed, it's very difficult for the police officers to actually find the remains of the those clothes. But fact of the matter is that during the course of investigation, they have spotted this vehicle which was coming there generally. While talking about the other detail of the case, Amita, the case is starting as a very crucial stage, where the state, those theories which are coming out in public platform, everything has to be pieced together by the police officers so that it can be admissible before the court of law. They have already sought a permission for narco, but fact of the matter is that in the due course of court trial, they will have to come up with some clear-cut evidences, because circumstantial evidence is certainly not something which the court will accept. And we have seen in the rape case, Negi rape case, where the accused were acquitted. So certainly Delhi police is not in the position to try their luck once again and mislead the investigation in different format. They are trying their level best, but the fact of the matter is that they need to recover very crucial pieces of evidence, which are the weapon of offense. They need to gather the CCTV trail which was used by the suspect, although they have few grabs, but that does not establish that what exactly was happening and what was the sequence of incident. They need to get into the detail of the accused mindset to know that what was the exact reason. Because
there are several angles still pending on part of the police to continue with their investigation. This is not a particular car, this is a garbage van that Priyank is now pointing out to, that apparently those garbage vans that have been identified by the police were apparently Aaftab dumped the clothes of Shraddha, because that is also the whereabouts of the clothes that is yet to be recovered on part of the police investigation, what Shraddha was wearing last on the night when she was murdered in the month of May. Let's get you another angle that we are breaking for our viewers this afternoon. Right now, even as the search operations continue for the third consecutive day, the Mehrauli Ridge areas, what is being said to even go across the dense forestation, the dense vegetation in the area. The police had to cut down certain trees and bushes to conduct a search operation, and a smooth one to actually locate the remaining parts of Shraddha's body. Even when it comes to the remains of Shraddha is concerned, some of them that the police have been saying that have been recovered so far, but when it comes to the murder weapon and the phone is something that they are still looking out for, including also that of Shraddha's skull. Nyamika, what's happening right now?
Well, the police has continued to search, to conduct search operation in this dense forest, and as you can see in the visuals as well, that the police during this search operation has cleared the bushes, and even there are some certain trees which are also being uprooted, because they wanted to make this entire path feasible for to conduct this search operation in this Shraddha murder case, and that is the reason why other police squad was also being made available for certain help. Even the dog squad was also being called to find these remaining pieces of the body of Shraddha, and the search operation is still continued. And as per the recent statement which is being given by Aftab, he has also clearly mentioned that he has thrown only those parts of the body which decompose quickly, and he has also mentioned that he threw all the parts of the body in the jungle apart from the fingers which were being thrown somewhere else. So he has made it very clear that he has made a particular plan while throwing all these body parts of Shraddha in the jungle, and this is really difficult for the police as well, because you can see that how much dense forest is there. Even the lake which is nearby in this jungle is also very much muddy, so it's going to be really difficult for the police to find all these pieces of Shraddha's body. However, this search operation is still being continued. Many of the teams of police are also being here. They are trying to clear the path to find more and more parts of Shraddha's body, but as per the latest information, there is nothing much which they have been able to find during this search operation in the Mehrauli forest area.
All right, so the searches are still continuing. The help of dog squad that is also being taken. Other teams that have also been dispatched to different locations as far as to recover the remaining parts of Shraddha's body, even when it comes to the murder weapon and apparently the phone as well of Shraddha. Let me go across now also to Sabyasachi and Akansha, who are also with us live this afternoon. Sabyasachi, we are told that in a short while from now, Aftab will be produced in court, but when it comes to several angles that might be also taken up for the police to investigate, they need more time.
Well, absolutely. See, in some time, Aftab will be produced in front of the judge in Saket court. And right now, a few of the senior officials from the Delhi police have reached the Mehrauli police station, and once again they are in a hurdle. So clearly, police will be discussing what kind of evidences that they have collected and what can be presented in front of the court. But the main objective of the Delhi police as of now is to extend the custody of Aftab. That is what they will be going in for. Though we have got the police have got some sort of breakthrough when it comes to collecting of the evidences. The bloodstain samples have been collected, but the major evidences like the clothes that Shraddha was wearing that night, the saw that Aftab used to cut the body of Shraddha, these particular evidences are not being recovered yet. So clearly there is a question whether this case is completely watertight or not. There have been some loopholes to which Delhi police have now extended their team. As we have told our viewers that the Delhi police team have also roped in the team of Cyber Cell as well as officials of the crime branch are in this particular search operation. And also other police stations from the South District are involved in several other locations where the searches are going on. As we know that the garbage van where the clothes of Shraddha was dumped has been identified, but it will be a difficult task for the police to find out where are these evidences, because if we talk about CCTV footage, which is one of the major evidence has not given 100% result to the Delhi police.
And for that, the police needs more time to investigate several angles there. But Akansha, just break it down for our viewers, because even as the day progresses, there are several new investigative angles that are also being brought out, even when it comes to the minutest breakthrough on part of the police investigation.
Well, absolutely. There's still some crucial evidence which are still missing, which includes, first of all, her skull, her mobile phone, thirdly, the clothes that she was wearing when she was murdered in May, and thirdly, the machete that he used to cut her body into various pieces. Now, in some time, this is the Saket court in the national capital. He'll be produced here in some time in courtroom number 3 in this district court, and that is when the police will apprise the court, the judge, about the investigation and the interrogation that they have done so far in the last 5 days, and also will tell the court that he was evading the question, he was misleading the police. And now remember, the Delhi police had also moved an application before the court for narco analysis, so the judge will likely ask the accused for his consent on this application, and then only this will be allowed. Now remember, Supreme Court had earlier said that without any consent, narco analysis is infringement of mental privacy. So the consent of Aftab will be very important before the court allows this narco analysis. So all these points will be mentioned by the Delhi police before the judge today, which includes the interrogation they have done so far. But right now it is very important to mention what they have found out and what they haven't. What they haven't found out till now is the mobile phone of the victim, her clothes, her mobile phone, and also the machete that he used to cut her into 35 pieces. What the police managed to find till now are the 10 pieces of her body. They have been sent for DNA analysis. The blood samples from the washroom, they have also been sent for DNA analysis. Fragments of her body from the drainage of that house. All these has been found by the police, and this is what the Delhi police will apprise the court about. Now, it is very important for the police to find the concrete evidence in this case, because remember, last week we saw how Supreme Court acquitted 3 men for the lack of circumstantial evidence. So
that is the reason why police wants to win a watertight case, especially when it comes to the prosecution here should be very strong. But right now, even when we are looking at, there is no legal reprieve that is coming in the way of Aaftab, as he has not got any legal representation right there in the court, even as he will be making an appearance today and the police will be seeking his further custody. Nyamika, just break this down. What happened in the last 3 days? I mean, on the first day of the investigation, when Aaftab was accompanying the police team to the Mehrauli Ridge area, yesterday he wasn't there. Today, what is all happening? Just break down the details of what all has been recovered by the police in the last 3 days.
Well, this is the area where the Aftab had informed that he had thrown the body parts of Shraddha, and this is where the police was conducting a search operation. However, the police team has now moved from this area, and as per the sources, it is being informed that they have gone into the center of this jungle of Mehrauli, as a lot of teams are being involved in this search operation, which is being conducted by the Delhi police, and the entire South Delhi police teams are also being here. Even the dog squad has also been called up, because this is a very dense forest, and it is really difficult for the police to find the evidence and even the body parts of Shraddha, because even Aftab has also mentioned that he has only thrown those body parts who can be decomposed very easily. So it would be really difficult for the Delhi police even to find these evidences in this entire area, because they are trying to cut down the branches of the trees. They are trying to clear up the bushes to find something which is related to this case. But as you can see in the visuals, that this is the entire area where they were conducting a search operation. These branches are also being cut down by the Delhi police officers, and they are trying to clear up the routes. They have also tried to clear up this entire route to find something constructive which can be used against Aftab, which they can produce before the court as well as an evidence for this Shraddha murder case. But as per now, there is nothing much which is being found out by the Delhi police during this search operation, and that is the reason why they have also gone inside at the center of this Mehrauli forest area. So it is yet to be seen that what all things that are going to come up before them, because it is really challenging for the police officials as well to find something like the body parts, the chopped body parts of a human, to find in this dense forest area.
Absolutely, because the police are still looking for a breakthrough there. A dog squad that has also been roped in. There are other top police officials as well from different agencies that are also working simultaneously, as many teams that have been dispatched to that thick forest vegetation area, where we are told that the police on the 3rd day continues with its search operation. Now, Times Now also spoke to the neighbor, who happens also to be a plumber, who lives just outside Aftab's residences, just opposite where Aftab and Shraddha used to live, and he claims that he has seen Shraddha alive, and also just on the day before that they were to shift in that same apartment, he even checked on the same water pipeline as well. Listen in what the plumber has to say.
वैसे सामने मुलाकात नहीं हुई। जिस दिन वो शिफ्ट हुए हैं उस समय मैंने दोनों को देखा है। वो आए हैं, उनके साथ और भी आए हैं, ऐसा नहीं है कि, पर बाकी मेरा उनसे कोई वैसे तो बातचीत है नहीं। कोई जानकारी होता तो बात भी करते। मकान मालिक ने ही मेरे को कॉल किया था कि वो नए किराएदार आए हैं, वो मेरे पास कॉल कर रहे हैं, आप जाके थोड़ा उनको समझा दो कि कैसे कैसे पानी ऑपरेट करना है, कि टैंक का कौन सा गेट वाला है, सप्लाई वाला कौन सा है। अभी नए हैं तो उनको पता नहीं है, थोड़ा आप इनको जानकारी दे दोगे तो फिर 1-2 बार समझेंगे, उसके बाद समझ जाएंगे, वो अपना आप खुद कर लेंगे।
Sabyasachi, even more details, as people are now identifying who have been staying, near or in and around the area where Aftab and Shraddha used to be living. They are now identified, they are coming out and they are speaking out, especially when it comes to, knowing that man, who he was, his behavioral pattern, and if they have seen Shraddha or there were other more people as well who used to visit the same apartment.
Well, absolutely. See, that becomes very crucial because if you see the timeline, Aaftab and Shraddha did not stay much for much time in that particular apartment. So Delhi police have been asking and questioning the neighbors as well. What was the kind of situation over there when they were living in that particular apartment? Whether the neighbors heard any sort of noise while they were fighting. And now several people are coming on record. Be it the neighbors have pointed out how in Aftab's flat the water bill came, and in the month of May, which is still due, most of the people in that particular apartment did not have to pay the water bill because the water limit in the national capital is around 20,000 liters. When you exceed that, only in that situation you have to pay the water bill. But it definitely shows and indicates that Aftab has used lot of water at that particular night, because he himself, in that confession that he has given to the Delhi police, he has said that he used to open the tap and chop the body parts of Shraddha, and also he has minced the intestine of Shraddha and then disposed it to the toilet area. This is what he has confessed.
Those are gory details that are coming in. Exactly what may have happened as far as going to the extent of chopping up Shraddha's body parts and what happened with those body parts later. Those chilling details that have been shared by our reporters. But in the meantime, as far as the friends, there are common friends and there are friends of Shraddha as well, because they don't believe that something like that could happen to a friend like and a woman like Shraddha, saying that she was introverted, didn't share much about her relationship with Aftab either.
श्रद्धा की जब कल न्यूज़ आई, लिटरली इट वाज सो शॉकिंग, क्योंकि वो मेरी क्लासमेट थी, और क्लासमेट ही नहीं, फ्रेंड भी थी कह सकते। कॉलेज में हम बात करते थे 2018 के बैच में, तभी उस समय वो काफ़ी अच्छी थी, काफ़ी अच्छा उसका बिहेवियर था। लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं अब जिस तरह से अभी ये हादसा हुआ, ऐसा लग रहा है कि शायद वो हमें, क्योंकि किसी लोगों को बताइए जो काफ़ी क्लोज थे, लेकिन हम भी थे उस समय, शायद ये गलती हुई कि हमने उसे ज़्यादा कोशिश नहीं किया बातचीत करने की, लेकिन वो अपने रिलेशनशिप को लेकर शायद बताना नहीं चाह रही थी। कहीं ना कहीं ये भी कारण है।
ओके, जनरली अपनी पर्सनल लाइफ को लेकर या रिलेशनशिप्स को लेकर वो किस तरीके की बातचीत करती थी, अगर आप लोगों ने कभी बातचीत करने की कोशिश की हो तो?
वो नहीं बताना ज़रूरी समझती थी, लेकिन हाँ ये ज़रूर पता है कि मतलब वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा अपने रिलेशनशिप को लेकर सीरियस थी।
The friends accounts that are also being shared. Times Now also had a word with Aftab's neighbor in Vasai, because they have been suspecting that the family might have known what Aftab was up to, because they were planning to shift to another place without any given reason, and that was a sudden movement that was being done on part of Aftab's family.
आफ्ताब से तो मेरा कभी बातचीत हुआ नहीं, लेकिन डैडी और मम्मी के साथ मेरा रिलेशन बहुत अच्छा था। और उन लोग बहुत अच्छे लोग थे। मैं खुद कल मुझे पता चला तो आई वाज शॉक्ड कि ऐसा है।
ये चीज़ें जो है कि उनके फादर जो हिसाब से यहाँ से गए और उससे 2 महीने पहले से वो प्लानिंग किए जाने की, ऐसे में थोड़ा डाउट आता है कि इनको पहले से पता था इनके फादर को कि ये सब हो चुका है। जिस तरीके से मीडिया में दिखा रहा है कि ये मई महीने में हुआ है, तो उन्हें ये सब चीज़ पता हो गया होगा या उनसे कांटेक्ट उनका लड़के का हुआ होगा, इसीलिए वो यहाँ से जाने की तैयारी में थे।
मोस्टली तो यही लगता है, तो अचानक क्यों एकदम से जाने का सोचेगा। तो अब भी ऐसा लगता है कि शायद क्योंकि वो तो डैडी है, उनको पता नहीं, ऐसा तो हो ही नहीं सकता है। तो थोड़ी बहुत तो बातें, लेकिन इतना नहीं हो सकता कि जो उन्होंने पूरा किया ऐसा। हाँ बहुत शौक था, एकदम ही शौक था। अभी भी हम लोग को यकीन नहीं हो रहा है।
Well, the neighbors, the friends, everyone is in a state of shock exactly what may have happened to Shraddha and on part of Aftab as well, because he in a short while will be expected to be produced in Saket Court in Delhi. We are standing by for that. We'll be back after a short break.